And welcome back. Alright, so we are at, what's this place called? Donner's Vault, way out here in the northwest. And what I'm going to do now is scout the area and see if I can find some camps that we can clear. Kind of ideally undead camps, as that is our ambition. I have also done some planning with Plan Your Perks. Nothing, once again, is set in stone, but let's go through the guys. So Oko here, the Brawler level 3, will be some kind of frontliner, possibly with spears. I do have a spear specialist already, Herbert, the main character, but currently doesn't even use a spear. So yeah, anyways, with this melee skill, I think that makes sense. However, I might change my mind and go with like fast adaptation. And take like, I don't know, maces or flails or hammers. We'll see, we'll see. Next up, we have Adalbert, Fodder++, the Butcher, who might eventually be like a full-fledged team member instead of a fodder. And we'll be getting Cleaver Mastery, and we'll see after that. Probably gets Tactical Maneuvers at some point. Haven't decided on Armor Specialization, but probably Nimble. Does have Colossus and Resilient already. Next up, Udalric the Maze. So this is the Superstitious Brawler. So yeah, once again is afraid, but well, there you go. Is already using a mace. Will go Nimble, obviously. Will, it seems, get Muscularity. So his job is to deal damage until he dies. And that might happen pretty soon here. Has 13 melee defense. Next up, Herbert. The main character of the team. Like I said, still not using a spear. Eventually will be. And yeah, we'll see how he turns out eventually. Next up, we have Liz, who is the marker. Basically, that's her job, and with that in mind, since she already has a job, I probably won't be getting Inspire. But we shall see, probably will get Bandage Mastery. Next up, Azur. I have moved into the front line. So yeah, pretty standard, I guess. Is a net/thrower. Will need packs and belts. We can get that from a book at some point. With point blank, can throw even if in melee range. So bunch of damage perks will be taken, and we shall see just how he turns out as well. But I have semi-high hopes for him. Well, also might be getting versatile, but that means even one more inventory slot will be spent on a melee weapon. So yeah, anyways. Next up, Yolanda, who is kind of a tank for our team. Not the best of tanks, but anyways. Has tactical maneuvers for rotation and footwork already. Will probably get freedom of movement to help with that. Eventually, if she survives. Does not have the shield perks, which is a bit of a shame. Might get them later. Next up, Baldwin. Still haven't decided on a weapon for him. Also, I could just go without a weapon mastery. I can just use a weapon like this instead. And that might be fine. With the help of Rebound, if I take Berserk. At least if I find like a -3 fatigue cost weapon. We'll see, we'll see. Haven't really like calculated it. We'll probably take like Onslaught at some point. That does incentivize using a weapon that costs less than 6 AP to use, I suppose. But yeah, we'll see. Might get Swords. That makes sense with only 80 melee skill. Being a Swordmaster. Not having any stars there. Next up, Ranch. Who will be pretty impressive if he makes it. So will be a mind over body frontliner. With axes, with hammers, we'll see. Something. And mayhaps we'll get Promised Potential. Would be pretty good here. +6 to melee skill and +2 to melee defense. And some others, we'll see. Next up, Pawns, ranged defense based thrower. We'll get heightened reflexes. Yeah, has 3 stars in initiative. We'll get Wind Reader, we'll get point blank, we'll get Berserk, though fatigue might be an issue. Might be. I'll actually mark Berserk in blue because of that. We'll see. for now is also using a throwing net. Doesn't have versatile because he doesn't have the one-handed perk group. Next up, Hildebrand, who will be a hybrid, kind of is already, I guess. I gave him this pitchfork for now, but obviously we are looking for better reach weapons. And we'll see what ranged weapon type I go with, but yeah, it likely will just again be throwing. Might also be slings though, I want to try out slings, and I do have this wild sling, so maybe. Also, was this 4 AP to use? I think so. Yes, okay, so that makes some sense to me. And with versatility, that might be a good build. Next up, Bovo, the mind over body crossbow. So we'll be getting all sorts of damage perks. Does not have Berserk, for example, but we'll see if I can make use of Perfect Focus with the help of Mind over Body and Fortified Mind. Already has Perfect Fit for 15% fatigue cost reduction, and also does have access to Battle Flow and Rebound. Next up, Adeltrudis, the hybrid. Does deal good damage in melee thanks to being aggressive and martial. Will likely get Polearm Mastery, and I haven't decided on the other things yet, but it does make sense to get either throwing or slings, because a Polearm is 5 AP to use, and throwing or certain slings are 4 AP, so that is 9. Next up, Viftet the Sergeant. Not much to say about him. He's pretty good at his job, being a lowly gravedigger. Will get Inspire, and that will be his main job after he gets it, I guess. Will probably get Tactical Maneuvers as well. Next up, Astrid the Archer. What to say about her? She has been good in this run, despite having no stars in ranged skill. So yeah, with the help of Anchor, that doesn't matter as much, and also Bullseye is very good. Next up, Luthgardis will be a mind over body and probably Perfect Focus based polearm user. Will be pretty nice, has 3 stars in melee skill. And then we have Sutze, the some kind of ranged character. We'll see which type. I have marked here Get Wind Reader. That is from the Sling perk group. So we can find that as a book, perhaps at some point. Has 3-star range defense, so makes sense. I have so many throwers that I'm leaning towards like archery for him. We'll see though. I already have like a heavy crossbow though, so might be just a crossbow for now. And finally, we have Hathaward, who is our reserve character, handles the camp duties like alcohol brewing, etc. Will be the paymaster as well as the quartermaster. Alright, so that's the team. Now let's get to work, I guess. 41 tools is a bit low, however the tools here are slightly expensive. How much am I paying per day? 300. Okay, I'll get 1 stack of expensive tools, so I have 5 days of wages. And 61 tools. Okay, so there's a settlement of some kind here. Seems to be a castle. The thing with the north is that we don't have any cities. That's a bit of a shame. However, I guess I can find one maybe here. At least if the road continues there. There is also a road leading here. So the center of the map should be easier in terms of camps than the edges. So I guess I'll head there probably. The question is, do I go take a look what we have here first? So I want to have a place to sell at as well. Guess I'll go northeast first. See what we can find. What do we find? Nothing. Okay, so the road seems to continue. And here we have Brunwald. So let's see, will I sell anything here? Would be very nice to have about 10,000 right about now. This These gold ingots would be so good for us. 9,000 for them. Anyways, let's see. Selling price is 17. That's decent. I will sell some things. Sell both crossbows, actually. Make some money here, so we can continue exploring without worrying about that. And also, we will buy tools. We will be doing that. So let's see, how much can I make? Well, I can sell these. It's not much of a profit, but it's going to be worthwhile, I think. Sell the war barrage. Keep the longsword. Keep the two-handed mace. Sell that. I'll keep these maces as well. Sell the warhammer. I'm not going to be using that anytime soon. We can find more of them. Sell the crew falchion. Okay, and let's get tools. So how many? 60. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And food is fine. Gold nugget. Now that's the cheapo gold option. I will get that. Make a profit at some point. Wages for 3 days. Maybe I need to still sell a few things. Okay, you may have one of those. Alright, and now we need to find something that pays, I think. Also, yeah, okay. So the training hall has been changed. Now we have 5 options here. Sparring fight veterans lessons, rigorous schooling, thorough training. Utilize settlement facilities to train faster. The bruises collected and lessons learned will result in 1 point towards training progress. Requires participating in 2 battles to be ready for next training. Intense training. Does kind of the same. But it's 3 points of 5 battles. Alright, so yeah, you can get training without having the training equipment now, it seems. I won't be doing any of this at the moment. Not enough money. Okay, let's go take a look what we have here. To the north. I'm hoping for a city. We have a village. And an event. While approaching Tonder, a local man waves you down. He's standing beside the skeleton of what appears to be a mill. Exasperated, he explains that his laborers didn't show up today and he needs to finish the mill before a local baron arrives. If he doesn't finish it, the baron might not ever give him another contract. You do have a few former laborers in the company. Perhaps they can be used to help the man. Okay, sure. Alright, I can spare a hand or few. You agree to help the man. Unfortunately, it appears as though he didn't plan things out too well. The rooftop collapses the second one of your laborers steps foot on it, sending them through a sinkhole of shingles. Another mercenary hammers a nail into place, only for the wooden support to splinter right into 2, catching them in the face with shards of wood. Loose bricks find freedom, wet mud has them slipping, and all manner of workplace hazards ends the whole project in disaster. The local man apologizes profusely, in between biting his nails and wondering how he's going to deal with the Baron. Snapping his fingers, he exclaims that he'll just pay him the crowns. No, those crowns belong to us. As the man's mind drifts off into a satisfactory conclusion of his problem, you snap your fingers to bring him back down to cruel reality. Those crowns belong to us, peasant. That was the deal. The man's jaws flip and flop as he shakes his head. But the mill, it's not even finished. You shrug. Not our problem. Now hand it over before I make you our problem. Nodding solemnly, the man obeys and gives you his satchel of crowns. So only 200 out of that, and we have 2 people exhausted. So not really actually worth it, but whatever. There we go. Okay, 3 skull tooth and tail, maybe. Hunting giants, so I could do that. However, they might actually turn up with rock unholds, since we've seen other legendary beasts on contracts, and rock unholds I don't think I can deal with. Not easily, at least. So yeah, Tooth and Tail might actually contain like white direwolves maybe among regular ones. It's a 3 skull. Anyways, let's see how much they pay. 2,000. Okay, I'm hoping for like... what am I hoping for? I guess just like direwolves, something like that. I will take this, but we'll see, we'll see. I might even end up retreating, we'll see. Depending on just what we face. If it's too many legendary beasts, then no. We do have an apprentice here for, well, they're always cheap. Money is a problem though. I'll still gamble. Let's see. You are not good. Goodbye. Agnes the student. Alright, let's go take a look at these beasties. Direwolves it is. Like I said, let's hope for no white ones. I'm racist like that. Be careful not to get ambushed. There's one. Okay, one is fine. We've dealt with one before. But yeah, that means probably equip some maces. So that means one for you. You may have a mace as well, I guess. Herbert. That means we have this backline weapon for someone else. Or actually, maybe you get them. Well, you can use this two-hand mace. Yeah, should be fine, actually. You two are exhausted, sadly. That is... well, it's only minus 40% max fatigue, so not that bad, honestly. Not for you two. Anything else? So yeah, this jagged pike. I guess I can use it on, like, this guy. Or this guy. Let's use it on this guy. And you may have that there. And actually, yeah, use it, actually. Who's going to use Net's pawns? And what's his face? Azur. And also... do I move back? The white direwolf will immediately attack us. Guess it doesn't even matter if I move back or not. Maybe you should have a mace. Who's going to give it up though? I guess Herbert. But if I do that, I guess you use a spear and a shield? Sure. Get rid of your shield. Just the main thing is just stunning the white one. The rest of them shouldn't be a problem. Might be some nimble ones though. In which case they kind of are a little bit of a problem. We'll see. So is this good? Is this good? We'll see. We'll see about that. It's going... let's fight during the daytime. That helps us. Run away! Run away! And also, ideally actually here, instead of in the snow. Does waste a bit of time. Also, that patch of dirt there might have been counted as plains, maybe. Well, too late now. It's only 5 of them, that's because of the white one. Okay, and we have one frenzied one, which means that one is also nimble. Anywho, I guess we'd kill the others first and try to stun the white one. Let's get to it. Could wait for some marking. Maybe. So mark this one, and mark one more. Okay, I will wait. Oh, goddammit, I forgot to give Baldwin the mace, which is now on round. Okay, that's a mistake. Slight mistake, ever so slight. I think we'll be fine though. But you don't have fast adaptation. Anyways, we do have an actual mace guy. He's not very good, but anyways. Okay, move there, I think. That does block some shots, but that's fine. Just get ready. And also, yes, we do now have one of these goblin spiked impalers. Net time. Oh, you're too far. Okay, so Azur can get, well, both of these. I guess you wait then? Yeah, Azur just uses both of his ones. That is kind of English. Alright, there we go. The most dangerous one first, and the second dangerous one second. And you just go for one of these ones. Wait though. Mark, mark. Doesn't matter which one I mark, I guess. Let's do those two. Herbert does damage. Yolanda tries to stun, I guess, already. Gets it. Good. And that means you go for a miss there. Okay, Adalbert the Fodder needs to get in position. So I want to save a spot for the big maze. Which means I don't move there, I guess. Slightly awkward, but only slightly. So in that case, move there. And attack for a 69. Alrighty. Just stay where you are. I'll go for the frenzied one first here. Try to just stun lock the white one. Okay, Rand gets there. Okay, this... yeah, I should have thought about what I'm doing more. The fatigue here is going to be an issue. Strike down is 30. Oh well. Too late now. Like I said, we'll be fine. He'll be just fine, I promise. Sütze does not promise though. Alright. Oh, that's staggered. What? What? It doesn't say anything about that. Is it from Crossbow Mastery? It was that attack that staggered, I think. Why though? Well, I don't know. Anyways, there was a reason for it. And it happened. And it's a good thing, so sure. Okay. Pawns move attack. Fails. Right, there we go. And here, I guess, attack instead of shield wall. Okay. Like I said, go for the regular ones first. We can lower resolve as well. Alright. Aimed shot at which one? Yes, that one. There we go. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Easy as goblin pie. Okay, well, let's see. Does this stagger again? Yes! Is that like a hidden thing? I guess so. Since my blind eyes cannot see any kind of text about it. Sure, why not? Anyways, no longer stunned, but we should be able to change that pretty handily. So that spot, well, that leaves, yeah, there's 3 spots left. I guess Herbert does take one of them. Any spot will do. It's fine, I guess this one. Alright. And now you go for a stun. Gets it. Stay. Once again, a second wind is something we need to be mindful of. You just say fatigue for stuns. Alright, you can do nothing. Eventually, like I said, Vifted will be just inspiring in a position like that. For now, though, it's going to be his impersonation of someone who can deal melee damage. Okay, so second wind is about to activate. That doesn't matter, though, as it doesn't put this one into the front of the turn order. So let's see. Well, anyways, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I don't need to even think about it, I think. Not much, at least. It will activate when it activates. Okay, there it goes. So now stun it again. With someone. Or even maybe kill it. Probably not happening, though. Okay, there you go. Stun locked. Stupid dire wolf. What's so dire about you? Go away. Okay, there we go. Ildebrand levels. And we get another one of these White Wolf belts. Right, return here. Gain 2000. Now that we have some levels under our belts and actual equipment, we can handle things. Okay, Ildebrando level 4. Hybrid guy. Okay, take that and take more fatigue. Just take quick hands now. Alright. How are we doing with ammo? Could buy some more. Even at these inflated prices, I guess I will. These are worth buying as well. I can still lower their cost if I do something. Giants, huh? Return item 1 skull. Okay, that's boring, but maybe. Do I care? This is only 2 skulls. I don't have anyone who's indomitable. So we can do it. It's just going to be annoying to do. Eventually, well, I guess sooner than later, I would like to have some unhauled parts to craft things out of. Is now the time, though. I'd like to do something else, to be honest. I think I'll pass on these contracts. Well, maybe I'll take this courier. Maybe. Since I'm going to leave here at some point. So that's Skjold. Which is where? Here. Likely I will take that. Yes, likely I will. So let's get some things. Let's get uncut gems for Adam Sandler. I'll greedily get both of them. And then we take that delivery. And let's see here. Selling price is 15, which is tolerable. I don't have basically anything I'd like to sell at the moment, though, not for those prices. So now let's scout this area. We find nothing. And don't see anything from there either. Let's scout through there. I have a good field of view now, so I can go faster during the night time. Okay, I guess we find nothing, but let's go here now. Deliver the cargo. Okay, and taking action, return item 3 skulls, maybe. Roller, yes. Roller is fine, not good, but okay. 1 star in melee defense and melee skill. I'll keep him around as he's a human donkey. So, front helper of some kind. For now, let's see. What do I give you? Just a boar spear, I suppose. Running out of armors. Can also have this guy just sit out. Or someone else. Also have a level on Viftet, the sergeant. Let's see. Tactical maneuvers is the safer option. I will take that, I think. Also mark it down as an R here for rotation. Takes the resolve, range defense and hit points. Pathward also leveled. It's trustworthy demeanor for plus 2% barter skill. This doesn't matter. Alright, anyways, let's have him sit out for now. It's fine. So not a fantastic find, but he's fine. I will do this 3 skull. Follow the tracks. Easy money and... well, I say easy, we'll see. Southwest. Religious turmoil. Bandit veteran master archer. Okay, so hoping for a warbow for Astrid. Refresh the nets, change a few things, so you get this back. That's fine. You should have a reach weapon. So that means this. Okay, you can use that and have that as a backup. You should have... shield, probably. Shield and a sword. Rand. Let's go with the winged mace and a shield. And is that it? I think so. So I could bring this Nikolaus character, but they'll just be sitting in the back if I do so. I don't know. Also, yes, you need nets. I think I'll leave him out. Right, let's see. No necromancer still. Haven't encountered even one in this playthrough. Terrain is good. We do get a warbow. Well, the guy has it. We'll see if I get it. And that is a battle glaive. Bandit veteran, okay. Has onslaught. Why is it as a status effect? %50 chance to apply baffled on every hit with any weapon when your initiative is higher. 30% of your gear weight will be added to melee damage done. Interesting. Okay, so that's why. So he's going to be able to deal even more damage thanks to that. 3 dogs, huh? 2 dogs. I'll not waste ammo on the dogs, probably. We'll see. Ouch. That was just a marksman as well. It's been going pretty well now. Maybe we are due for a casualty or two. With some lucky hits from the archers. Nice hit. Right, so net time already. Sure, I'll use... Well, actually, I need to move. 1 on the veteran. Okay. Herbert is in a hole, in a pit. Ulrich, why must you be afraid all the time? Also, this weapon is pretty nice, since it's basically like you have polearm mastery. So I can move still. Sure. Okay, mark target. Good enough. Okay, sadly need Pathfinder to actually get to these guys and attack. And also, yes, now that I have some rotations in the team, I can use them offensively. Could rotate like Lutkardis closer. Or Baldwin closer, which means Lutkardis can take his position. Actually no, because Yolanda would be there. But if I do it here, then yes. Let's do it. Okay, dog, go away. Woodcutter's axe might just destroy this shield. I'll wait and decide. A butcher. No, I'll do the raider and... Well, let's see. Yeah, probably the raider. Or actually maybe the marksman. Let's do the marksman. I am planning on getting... probably favorite enemy archer. That will retroactively count for it. And now... Now we do the raider. Well done. Excellent work. Here I go for just the highest chance, which is that one. Nice. Having ranged superiority against this type of enemies is pretty nice. Okay, so this is the kind of newbie, level 3. Let's just move like maybe here. Ovo has a pierced hand. Let's go for the woodcutter, I think. He gets the raider instead. Sure. Right, could actually move back. I think I will. Oh, yeah. I can do an offensive rotation here. Yeah, that's a good idea. From there. And now I can move and attack. Let's go for this one. One of these, I guess. Well, this one. Bell. Bell. Also, I will do this for science. I expect the anchor effect to be broken, but let's see. Rotate Astrid. Yes, it was broken. Okay, good to know. Anyways, that's a slightly better spot. Right, so let's not move there actually, or will I? Well, I don't really care about the shield, I guess. Do it. Nice. Master Archer's aimed shot fails. Would have hurt if that had landed. Very good. I'll go for the butcher. Possibly move back as well, depending on if someone hits him. Okay, go for the veteran. Oh! Yeah, they do have some kind of perk that does that. What is it, though? Is it anticipation, possibly? Where is it? If you're armed with a ranged weapon and a ranged attack misses you, gain a chance to fire back at your attacker. The chance is based on ranged defense. Interesting. I wasn't going for you, though, so you cheated. A-hole. Anyway, it's not like I... Well, I guess I kind of care if Sütze dies. Whatever, it's fine. He's fine. It's just a flesh wound. Alright. Well, good to know. So that did indeed happen, I think, when I fought barbarians a while ago, and one of them used like a sling or a throwing axe. I think it was a throwing axe when I used one of my own weapons, ranged weapons, against him. So I wasn't seeing things, I think. Anyways, let's see. Just yeah, let's use these nets since we have them. Some of them, at least. Now that's a 92. And again, I'm not going for you, Master Archer. Stop being so annoying. Anyway. You just wait, I guess. Do you have quick hands yet? You don't. Okay, let's not risk it by shooting anything in this direction. Let's do it elsewhere. Just there. And you step here or here. I suppose here. Right, that doesn't even hurt that much, thanks to Lithe. Right, still have one more net. I'll wait and see if I need to use it on the veteran. Nice. Breaks free immediately, is walking towards us. Right. Who do I mark next? No, not really a priority target, but I could go for something like this farmhand or this butcher. Let's go for the raider here. And let's just save the rest of your fatigue for now. Yeah, let's do that, I think. Okay. So the veteran is now within striking distance, and I think that's like a reap-capable weapon, so that's a bit scary. Well, anyway, has underdog 77. Good headshot. Actually move back. Intercept here, I guess. I could just wait for this guy to come at us. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, let's actually do it like that. And I can't get to this veteran anyway and attack, so I might as well move there already with Yolanda. Try to start tearing apart that armor ever so slowly. Yeah, nice job, Raider. You have engaged with Herbert, but now Herbert does have footwork. So your efforts are in vain. And also I can use a net if I'd like. I guess I will. It will save some armor and hit point damage. And instead we'll spend ammunition, so fair trade. And better for us that way. Also, I wonder if Astrid is actually in trouble here. Might be. We are about to use another net, though. We could use one on Adultrudis, though, instead of attacking. Which means Azur can attack twice instead. I'll do that. Get rid of the farmhand first, question mark. I think no. Though that damage is obviously pretty pathetic. Alright, see you later. And you just move somewhere. Let's block this guy. Okay, I guess over here with Baldwin. Or even there. This is closer to the action. I'm pretty confident in Baldwin. It might be partly unwarranted, but I'm pretty confident he can handle himself now, even without yet having an armor specialization. So go for it. Just end. Okay, so now I can move if I'd like. Where is my anchor? Have I not been here for long enough? I guess so. I guess so. So this should, I think, be a 6 AP weapon. Getting hit once is... Well, you're nimble. I had forgotten that. You are nimble already. So yeah, you can stay. You can stay for now. Can I get a kill? Seems unlikely. Possible. Now, let's just do this. Good one. Okay. And let's see. 41. Or go for the veteran. The veteran is marked. This guy isn't. And also the veteran is more dangerous. Then again, 38 only. Might hit someone else, which would be bad. How about something else? No. No, I could go for the farmhand, I guess. Well, let's risk it. It's nothing. Bleeding from grazes. Okay. Get your sling out. And actually, yeah, you need to move out of there. 55 head armor. Since I do think this is a reach weapon. Hildebrando, overwhelmed. Okay, and let's see, 65? No. I'll move back, actually. Making progress. Alright, mark you. And who else? Maybe no one else for now. Now let's do the Master Archer. That might be too early, but whatevs. This guy does need to be dealt with, so let's get to it. So the grazes are... They're not the end of the world, but I would like to not have more of them. So let's go for the butcher. Nope. Alright. Herbert goes for the veteran, I think. Does land a hit, is now possibly getting hit himself though. $65, yeah, go for it. Out of fatigue. Okay, Yolanda, can you hit? Twice, please. Yes, but not enough. Not enough. Was able to break free and attack. I'm out of armor on Herbert. He needs to get out of there. He's in trouble. The Master Archer, if he targets Herbert, that's going to be very, very bad. Very, very bad. In any case, Pons. Move there and let's see. Go for the higher chance. Good. You can stay and I'll decide next round. Well, at least the veteran won't have initiative, but yeah, this could turn out to be actually very, very bad. If all of the ranged units decide to target Herbert. Welp. Too late now. I think I'll just attack here. Don't do it. Okay, thank you. Okay. They're waiting. That's excellent. Need to get rid of this farmhand as well. Don't really have a good shot. I suppose you wait in that case. I could also... no. Can't from there. No. Okay, Herbert is running out of fatigue. Body armor is breaking down. Okay, so the farmhand needs to go. Yeah, I guess it's you. Ostrich. Okay, that's a lot of grazes. And that's another dead enemy. And that's a couple of 83 misses. Nice hit. Alright, let's see. What can I do with Azul? Go for the Raider, I guess. Need one more hit. Okay, well, that's a waste of damage, but probably you. Let's wait and see if Wifted can handle it himself. $19. No. Okay, Herbert, just get out of there. You've done your part. And now you should flee. Also, Udalrich might... Well, let's see. So that's a lot of bleeding, but... Well, anyways. Do that. Yeah, should still be fine. Probably. Okay. Yeah, go for it. So currently no one is capable of reaching the Master Archer, and he will have, yeah, much higher initiative than anyone else, it seems. Should still stay in the fight, though. Like I said, I would really like to get that warbow. Anyways, Lizzie, move there. And you can just take a breather and wait for this guy, I guess. Maybe, yeah, let's block here, actually. Alright, and Bovo. Let's shoot... What? Here. I should have taken the high ground first. Master Archer has decided that he wants to flank us all the time. That's good. Getting hit there again, not good. Oh well. Nice hit. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, so who's going to get to the Master Archer? Can you get there? I think so. If he's able to dodge that guy. Calm down. Okay, well, let's see. Can you get there? You can. Luckily. Quite luckily. Okay, you can just do nothing. You can fail again. Stupid grazes. Do I have a bandage? On Vifted. Don't have that bandage mastery yet, do I? I don't think I do. Oh well. No fatigue. Oh, come on. Stop it. Stop it! It's bleeding enough already. Right, let's see if you can do it. Yes, you can. Range defense of 28. Let's go for the thug though. Right, there we are. So this one, I guess, will not let go. Okie dokie. Alright, I think, Udalrich, you've had enough. You've had enough. Now let's get close by here, so maybe use that bandage. Maybe. Alrighty, and over where? Like there. Sure. See you later, poacher. Nice hit. Okay, that's not even worth trying. Yeah, Adalbert might even die to punctures. We'll see. Also, actually, yeah, Udalrich is perhaps bleeding out. Though that's 6 times 2, right? So that's 12, which means he's still alive for a bit. Okay, mistake. I should have really saved Vifted's AP there. And moved him closer. Well, anyway. We'll see. Will he live or not? Find out next time. No, find out this time. Okay, mark. Would be a shame to lose him, but he's not really like a long-term person. Lucky hit. Out of things. Also, yes, that would be nice to get. It's not going to happen though, is it? I mean, maybe. Not quite. Left at 5. Alright, so let's see here. If I rotate one of these guys closer, maybe I can bandage. Get Adultrudis out of the way. Yeah. I can't even see the percentage. Well, it's going to be 5, so whatever. Get out of the way. Also, yes. Okay. That's enough. No deaths. And let's see. 3 levels. And we don't get the Warbow. Rude. That is just plain rude. Alright, well, anyway, let's see. Take that stuff. Take the stuff. Okay, Oko level 4. Rolled poorly. Takes the initiative. Takes the melee defense. Takes the melee skill. And also takes... resilient, I think, actually, now. Okay, next up, Udalric, level 6. Alright, so do I care about fatigue at this point? Doesn't have Berserk. Might eventually get it. I think I'll just take the hit points. +3 there. Decent level. I will take Resilient on him as well. Though I don't think this actually affects bleeding from grazes. At least it used to not work there. Though I think it should. I'll take that. Very good to have Resilient on the nimble guys. Well, that's my opinion at least. Anyways, Adultrudis, level 4. Pretty good level. Do I take hit points or do I take initiative? I think I take the hit points. Like so. And takes quick hands. Alright. Let's camp here, heal, and repair. So let's see about things to repair. What did I get? Some garbage. Still repair some of it though. Which is a lot of tools. Need to repair and salvage tents. Also, let's see about crafting. Can I craft anything? Seems like no. Nothing that I care about at the moment. So let's get a fire going and bring out the sausages. The company has made camp next to an abandoned priory, and the men are sitting around the campfire casting shadow animals across one of its stone walls. First a rabbit, then a panting dog, of course the bird, the head of a snake, and the little mouse for it to eat. One of the sellswords ponders what it is that these shadows get up to when they aren't looking. He holds his hands up, the shapes blackly set against the wall.
I just mean we have these things following us everywhere we go. We toy with them, you know, and yet we don't really think much about it. I mean, look at this. What is this?
He places his hands wide, blopping 10 fat shadows against the wall. The men ponder. Baldwin the Swordmaster seems to have a word. Baldwin the Swordmaster nods and speaks to it. I have long thought about the shadow. When you take to a fight in the light of day, are there two battles going on? One of flesh and blood, and one of the shades at your feet. When you kill a man, do you kill his shadow as well? Or does your shadow kill his? What even are we to our own shadows? Because when I find myself in a fight, absent of light, it is not a fight at all, but a matter of nonsense. Limbs flying, swords slashing, blindness manifest. It seems only when a shadow is at the hip can we truly say it is a fight of men and a fight of their talents. One of the sellswords tilts a mug dutifully.
Well, whatever or however things are, may my shadow never cross illwise of yours, Baldwin.
The company raises their drinks. Hear, hear. His shadows traverses with great danger. And people are in good mood. Right, let's wait for like morning time or something like that. Okay, midday. There we are. Head back to Skjold. Also, yes, let's refresh the nets, now that I remember. Who else? You. Okay, there we go. Okay, according to forced launch. I'd like to know what's here, but then again, forced launch is here. So I'll go ahead and take it. And I will also take your trading goods. And at this point, maybe some food. Yes, let's get the smoked ham. Superintendent Chalmers will enjoy that. Let's also get the cured venison. Yeah, let's get it. And also ammo. Alright, once again, kind of out of money. 3 days left of wages. Well, I can emergency sell something if need be. Let's see what we have here in the mountains. Probably like a village. A village with some mining. It's there. Well, I'm not going to visit right now since I'm running out of money. Let's head to Schwarzburg first. And possibly... Yes, possibly do this. I will. A few bandit veterans, a blacksmith, several raiders. Should be easy in the plains. Well, I say easy, but veterans can be difficult. Right, do I have an armor for you yet? Kind of. Kind of. So this is good. So give that to someone. Who gets it though? Let's do this. No, let's actually not. Who needs fatigue? Who has a heavy helmet? Maybe you. Maybe you? Yeah, you don't necessarily need like that heavy of a helmet, so that's how much fatigue? 7? Yeah, let's do it like that. So this can go someone else. Let's give it to like Udalrik for now. Who will be nimble very soon though. And this is in turn can go on Herbert, the main man. Makes him look slightly more fashionable as well. And then we have that piece, which... let's see. This is -1 vision. Sure. That can be put there. Guess I'll still keep this guy in the reserves. He can join once someone else is out of it. So Udarek is a bit hurt. I'll still bring him. Just try to be a little bit careful. At least if I remember. And yeah. Let's still use a shield, I think. Or will we? 62 melee skill. If I had fast adaptation, I would maybe just give this guy like a two-handed mace or something. Anyways, let's just go. "16 enemies. Right, so offensive rotation can be used. Can be deployed. I'll in advance move here already. Net the veteran. Sure, net this guy as well. And you may advance that far, probably. Pike. Okay, I think that might even be like the first or second pike we've seen. It'd be nice to get it. Alright. Move like here. That does mean that Ulrich goes for this guy. That's fine though. Also yes, marks. I knew I forgot about someone. It was Mark. Very forgettable person. I am forgetful and Mark is forgettable. And Ulrich has 76 hit points, so I may have just killed him by putting him there, but that's fine. Okay, so offensive rotation here, I guess. All right. Yeah, just block there. Yolanda, move there. Maybe even shield wall. This guy is flanking. This one might as well. Do I care? Care a little bit. Let's block that. $64. From here, I can shoot this one. This one still hasn't acted. How about this one though? From here. Yeah, that's better. 50. 56. It merely tickles as this is a bandit veteran. And pawns just throws twice on this one, I guess. Okay. Bovo. Move there. Lucky hit. Oh, what the? Did I? God damn it, I meant to reload. Oh well. And Ulrich has been hit in the head. And has also been baffled. He's now wavering. So yeah, like I said, I might have gotten him killed. Oh well. Oh well, messy things are happening. Damn it. Damn it. Anyways, Adultrudis has quick hands now, yes. Probably can't do much though. Yeah. $26. Alright, more nets are necessary here. Even with that kind of heavy head armor, that was pretty bad. Oh, what the? Did I again? I did. I did once again press the wrong button. Okay, I'm seemingly getting tired. I need to pay attention. Need to pay attention. Okay, let's net like this one. Would like to not get hit by that weapon. Alright, and you... I think you just attack instead of... Not then again, let's see. What's your initiative? 60. Which is... Yeah, I don't know. No, let's just attack. Okay, and Yolanda also attacks. I think it's only 34 though. Could use a rotation to save Ulrich, but then I probably need to like footwork out of there. If I move, then Azur can be engaged by someone. I could footwork here. That's a dangerous location though. I guess Ulrich is still going to be fine for one turn. That's the hope. Oh, there's two bikes actually. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess you stay put for now. Do you even shield wall? I don't think so. They'll attack someone else anyway. So miss that 34 instead. Pikes coming in. Nasty. Okay, that is bad. That is bad. I might have underestimated these guys. Or I go for one of these. The flimsier targets are kind of better. And again, this can be killed. This thug can be killed by our archer, which activates Berserk. Well, I suppose Udalrik does need help. We need to get through that anyway. This is a heavy crossbow. Let's go for it. Fail. Alright. Switch back. Such a waste of time doing that. Anyways, I think Udalrik is going to die, but hopefully not just yet. 57. Yeah, let's just go for it before the guy can shield wall. Nope. Right, yeah, and go for the flimsier, squishier target. Heal, please. Yes. They don't have a monk, so we can break the resolve. Okay, that's going to do still next to nothing, so I think not. So go for the raider with the pike. Okay, nasty. Kind of nasty. I think I save this net and use it on someone who breaks free. So do nothing now. Udalrik takes another hit. This one has fearsome. Okay, this weapon is going to do more, but you can't use it at the moment. So go for those 41s, I guess. Actually a good hit. Alright. So I can rotate with Herbert. I'm not going to do it. So I guess Udalrik is going to die. I guess I could rotate Yolanda out, after which Yolanda can rotate there. That seems a bit silly. And Herbert needs to stay alive more than Udalrik does. Don't want to be engaged in melee, so I guess I do a hit and run here. It's only 43, that's so disappointingly low. Go for this one, even though the pike is more dangerous. Then walk back. Here. And just attack here. Honestly, Rand needs to stay alive more than Udalrik, so can I do it? Hopefully. So once Udalrik dies, I guess it's on Yolanda to handle this section of the battlefield. These backline weapons are so bad for us. I guess Yolanda, like, footworks there after this guy has had his move, unless he breaks free and moves there anyway. I think you need to, like... Do you get your weapon out? Your fighting spear out? Maybe. So how much do I care about this guy? Honestly, not that much. So I could stay here with this guy and use the fighting spear instead. That's going to be double gripped, so that deals a good amount of damage. He might even survive. Even, I don't know, with 0 melee defense though. Well, anyways. Or I could immediately go for this guy. I'm not going to though, so hold for now, I think. Unless... Can I still do footwork and rotation if I move here? Maybe. Maybe. That means get out of the way now. Which might save Ulrich. And also denying any kills from them is going to help us overall. How about moving here and shooting? And then if this guy engages, then we use the fighting spear. If I get like a headshot while he's trapped in a net and marked, that's a very good result. I'll do it. Pretty low chance though. I'll still do it. He's unable to break free. Okay, Azur, I think you go for the veteran. Only has a short sword. So not quite that bad. However, I could also move and attack this one with the pike. Which is... well, it needs to be dealt with. Needs to happen. That means only attacking once though. I need to keep Rand safe. He has lost his shield. The pike might be going for him. Alright, let's do it. Fails. Alright, and here we need to block these guys, I guess. Probably just shield wall while we can, so that's one turn of shield wall. Do it. Okay. And I suppose here we go for polearm on polearm violence. There's still a raider coming in as well. Yeah, that's really bad for Ranch. 61 gets it. Vox back. Okay, Ranch. Only has 31. Okay, so we might be saying goodbye to Ranch as well, maybe. Do I wait for a mark? Even with the mark, the veteran is 13% to hit. Yeah, I might have royally underestimated this. I guess you go for the thug. We'll have other targets, other more important targets to mark anyway. You don't have a net. I would use it now had I won. Good. Do it again. Yes. Yes. That's excellent for us. Okay, now let's do this. And I can rotate from here. That makes more sense, actually. Yeah, can't even. Doesn't one fatigue off from there. However, I could wait. I think. That does give this veteran a chance here. However, if I wait, I can hit one. Maybe. Before I rotate out. And yes, that is just a short sword. Problem is, Ulrich might actually start to flee. This guy doesn't have fearsome as far as I can see. But if he deals... well, if she, I think that's a she, deals enough hit point damage, that might happen. I think I'll still risk it though. And also, yes, as I rotate Yolanda in there, might be saying goodbye to her, but whatever. That's a-okay. Can I, should I, do a rally from here for just Ulrich? That's pretty far. I think probably not. So instead, rotate someone. Who? Where? Maybe not. Maybe just wait and see. Then again, after the rotation, Udalrik will be here, which is closer. In any case, I think I'll wait. Okay. Alright, let's mark this guy. And you will have a pretty low chance. Well, it's 46. Hit it, please. No. Damn it. Okay. I think Udalrik might still have to participate in the fight, but yes, this is potentially death for him. Okay, pawns, now is the time to do things. The time has come, so you have 2 nets. This 3 should be in the way though, sadly. Not going to use a net on any of these opponents. Oh, the 3 is not in the way, okay. So if I use 1 here, is that even good for us? Because I can't get anyone apart from Yolanda into melee. It's going to help our ranged characters, yes. It's going to waste his time, maybe. Maybe. Could also use 1 on the veteran. I could also just wait with the nets. I mean, I'll have plenty of reasons to use them later on as well. I think at the moment I should do it like that. So instead, you have a crappy throw. Might hit the pike though. It's nothing. Okay, now we rotate. Good luck to you guys. Move there. And I guess rally. Well, it hits Bowo. Okay, nasty. Kind of nasty. Suffers pierced leg, so Pons uses the net and gets out of there, I guess, if he's still able to. Alright, 48. No. Also, yes, this guy. Alright. 58. No. Back off. Takes the high ground. That knockback is perhaps actually fine. Veteran is here now. Okay. 50% or aimed shot 81. Aimed shot here 95. Big shot 76. Might be able to get a kill. 1 more. Yes. Okay. So where's Lizzie? Over there. So I can mark this guy. I think I will. That means... Well, I could go for this one as well. So that high ground is like semi-bad. Wait and decide. Okay, Baldwin, we need some... We need some dead bandits over here. We're not getting them. Okay, net there. And I guess you move now, since yes, the pike can actually hit over that. Yeah, it's just a tree stump, it's not an actual tree. So move like here and get ready to use a net on someone else. And Adel through this. I don't know. Maybe like here and goes for this guy. I will wait. Herbert, hit and run there. This raider is breaking. That's excellent news for us. $67 gets it. Gets a headshot. Right, shield wall here. Okay, fighting spear time. Possibly also net time. Also might be time to say our goodbyes to Ildebrando. I would imagine that's going to happen, yeah. This flail guy actually has Headhunter as well. Okay, so I can attack twice if I switch into this. Yeah, let's do that. You wait and maybe... Yeah, you just wait. Knock back, huh? So let's wait for that mark, I think. Kind of need a mark on this one as well, but let's deal with the pike first. Good hit. Don't have fatigue for a rally. 48 or I wait with wait and do nothing so that I can rally later. I'll just take that 48. And move. Okay. Back to Astrid. Takes this shot now. Nice. Alright, Adel through this. Goes here. 19. Gets it. Switches weapons. And Azur. Maybe kick. Where can I climb? Oh, it's giving me the option because I'm next to a high ground, but I can't actually get there. Could go for the kick, I guess. Yeah. Though this might already be a kill. It wasn't. Okay, Udalrek, do I still use you? And if so, where? As long as he doesn't get hit in the head, he might be fine. This guy doesn't have underdog. So if I move here... There's a blacksmith coming in though. Oh no, a blacksmith. Well, anyways, it's fine if Udalrek dies, as he is a superstitious, semi-underwhelming character. Let's use him while he's with us. More of them coming in. Right, do you have a shot? Technically, yes. However, it sucks. So you wait. Unless you go for this one. Or, well, I don't know. Yeah, go for it. Unlikely to get a better one. And you're dead. That was... Yeah, 80-80. That's because the guy had 0. So in hindsight, I should have saved fatigue with Wifted, because this flank is now kind of collapsing. Can I get a net on this guy? I think I should wait. At least the mark I can use. Problem is Udalrek might actually die to a couple of headshots But how likely is that? Anyway. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, now they gained confidence as well. 18%. I think I wait and see. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that's bad. That's bad. Well, Pons isn't dead. We'll be fleeing now. Oko is about to die, perhaps, as is Adaltrudis. Veterans. Stupid veterans. Well, anyways, it might be time, yeah, probably all of this flank is about to collapse, which means they're dead, which means casualties, which means bad things. And this flank still has trouble with just one stupid veteran. Was able to keep on shield walling, it seems, for seemingly forever. So I'm not going to rotate anyone out of there, I don't think. I could though, I can footwork out. This guy's trying to flee. I can't do the fucking... the rally because of no fatigue. So how do I save this? Can I? I think I'm still winning, but that's a lot of casualties. Need to clear this one guy so I can free these ones. And I guess this pike person, but that's going to be semi-easy, I think. Well, pawns, like I said, well, then again, this thug will move there. That's going to stop pawns. I have a net. And Oko still hasn't acted. That means he's going to flee. And that means he's going to take damage already. So yeah, I can like save Oko, or I can save pawns. That means I deal no damage though, because I absolutely need to footwork out of there. Pawns is more useful alive. But Oko can still do things in this battle if I rally him. Just getting like a faint effect on this veteran might be better. That means I say goodbye to all of these guys, probably this guy as well. That's acceptable though. I mean, it is what it is. So I think I don't save any of them at the moment. Though pawns dying at the moment might make others waver, maybe flee. In any case, Weefted needs to get some fatigue back. That's the problem when I don't have mind over body yet. Pons is going to be useless. Well, he does still have one throwing net, so he can use that. Also, I need to rotate him like here. Because the veteran might just insta-kill him. Also, does the veteran have Berserk? No. In any case, this raider will be coming in pretty soon. Even the witch hunter might be able to get a shot off. So one hit will do it anyway. Whatever. I guess you'll die or get struck down. That's just going to happen. Might happen immediately, actually, because this thug goes next. And one hit will do it. That's the obvious spot to move to as well. Yeah, I think I just accept that is going to happen, even though I can rotate. Okay. Goes for a daze there instead. Now that might have been actually a smart move, because it's very likely that Pons will just kill himself as he tries to flee. 0 melee defense. Anyways, Astrid, please. Thank you. Sadly, our plan of breaking the resolve is failing because of casualties. In any case, let's see here. I think I take like an aimed shot. Maybe at this one that might save Pons. Gets confidence to Herbert. Alright, Adult Rudis, you need to like pray to your gods. Because you will die in a moment. Like next round, pretty likely 55 body helmet armor. So headhunter guy coming in with the flail. So how about a repel? 31, 15, 17. I think it's probably still better than trying to deal damage with this impale. So go for... So that will stagger, right? Yes. Does that buy me enough time? I don't know. It's not going to be enough to not get hit though. Can move twice and attack. Probably a waste of time trying it here. Well, 17. I don't know, maybe. I mean, it's better in a way that Oko does have more of a chance, if that's the case. So maybe. Also has Heartseeker in this weapon. That is going to be... Oh, it's just the target next to you. 20. But also just wait and decide. You're also baffled. And wavering. Also, if I push this target, it's still possible this one breaks free and moves there anyway, and that's basically the same character almost. Same weapon as well. Well, I think I'll try this 17%er. Predictable result. Alright, let's allow the veteran to do something. Hopefully it won't kill Udalric. Doesn't. We need that mark, we need a net. Maybe Luthgardis will be the netter. Who else can do it? Probably no one. That means no damage from her, but oh well. We need to get rid of this bastard. Okay, wait for the mark as well, I think. Though getting this hit in first here would help a lot. Even so, let's wait. Wait. Mark. Yolanda. Just, maybe even kill this, because this guy might not... No, then again, I can wait. If this guy is unable to break free and thus kill himself, hopefully, then I can finish him off, lower the resolve of the rest of them. So wait, I think. And like I said, you need your fatigue. moved there already though. Or maybe here. No, let's do that spot. Oh, you played out. Okay, well that's, I guess, a good thing. I didn't spend your fatigue. Right, 70. Still no. I would like to have some luck again. Where is my luck? Bovo. Bovo goes for this guy. I need to get rid of him. And that's also the likely target. Well, the most likely target to be able to hit here, I think. Still only 24. Okay. And away he goes, and you're still alive for a little while. And Herbert just needs to move back, I think. Unless I really want to try to save, like, Adeltrudis. Let's take a look at Adeltrudis. How much do I care? Where are you? Care a little bit. Not much. I can find more better recruits. So the question is, if that's the case, what will you do? Well, I guess go for this veteran. Let's do that. That also puts him away from the majority of them. $62. Gets it. Gets 6 AP back. Cannot use it. Could switch into a throwing net. Yeah, I think so. Let's probably do that. So that's going to be 25 fatigue to use. So can use it, I think. Next round. And I should probably try to avoid melee anyway, so yeah. Right, and you, I guess, slash. You could save fatigue as well, but it's going to be spent anyway as you're getting attacked. You could switch into a net. No, that's not going to help, I don't think. Good. See ya. That was struck down. So I can mark a target again. I guess I wait. Adeltrudis might be about to die anyway. That means I have a clearer shot. Yolanda maybe as well. Please go away. Okay, one more hit should do it. Okay, holding. Kind of. Kind of holding. So who's going to finish this guy? I guess Bovo, if you can. No, you cannot. You cannot. Alright, Astrid, get more arrows. Pretty heavy armors for these guys, so that's bad. Adelbert will hold for a little bit still. That is... I can't even see. Pretty high though. That would be Berserk. Might hit Udalrik. As long as it's not a headshot though, it's fine. Go for it. Be the hero. You are the hero. Good job. Okay. That's finally done with. So now... guess we wait for Mark on this one. Probably. Probably. Herbert also waits, I think. The Witch Hunter might actually be kind of a threat as well. Can't do anything about it though. So I want to engage somewhere here with Baldwin, which means you should get out of the way already, I think. So move like there. And wait for the mark. You wait. You have a net. Should use it probably. If I move, I can't use it. So I should use it here. Might be about to get hit in the head by the witch hunter. Does have bullseye. So, yeah. If I use it here, though, it's not going to be of much use, because I'm not targeting that enemy. So maybe I just wait and see. Get your weapon back. More grazes there. Wait. Mark. Right, so I have a rally. Can I move and rally? No. Do it from here, I guess. Kind of worked. That's not going to save Adel through this, but hopefully she'll last long enough for the rest of us to have a chance, a better chance. Probably just attack again here, then again. Should I? Maybe I should not do anything. So I can shield wall, actually, probably next round after all. Yeah, I can if I don't do anything. Or I can actually use a throwing net next round. Do nothing. Okay, the blacksmith might decide to go for pawns here. We'll see. Anyways. 32. Baldwin. Yeah, I guess so. You'll be going for this target, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Go for the highest chance. That's going to be 28, right? Yeah. Yeah, Azur is so far away from everyone else. I guess he goes for the veteran here. That's not good though. Shield walling with a kite shield. How about here? Yeah, I think there instead. And Ulrich... Well, if I use this net now, then I can use Baldwin. But he is shield walling. He is confident. Or she. So if I move like there, I'll have exactly enough to use a net on this guy. And he's going to be far away from the action. I'll do that. And Rand, you shouldn't engage there. Shouldn't. Which is really bad, because now you can do basically nothing else. I could pick up a pike, but that's going to take too long. Probably too long. Well, I don't know. Maybe not too long, actually. Or I go the long way around. That's going to be bad anyway. I could just move here, I guess, and that means he'll have more fatigue later on. These guys will... Someone will get out of the way. Right, Bovo again. Goes for this guy. With a 10%. Yeah. So that's either the long way around, or going for pawns. Okay, let's wait with you. You're dead. You're about to die. They are going for pawns. How rude of them. Okay, that's going to be the next mark. Wait. Wait. Painful fight. So do I get out of the way here? Probably with Ludgardis. So, Yolanda, you are kind of on your own, sadly. Because I need to deal with the easier to kill targets. Who are also more deadly. Aim shot is 95 anyway. So don't need to wait for Mark. If I move here, I am probably going to get engaged though by someone. I guess that's just how it goes. Is it though? This is 32. That's not nothing, but still, it's pretty low. Okay, so, yeah. I need her somewhere where she can deal damage as well, so I guess here. Let's go for the Witch Hunter. And that opens up a path for the rest of you guys. To hopefully do something. And also, yes, I cannot use this. The target has escaped. Right, and you don't actually have enough to shield wall. Well, attacking does nothing anyway, so I guess you do once again nothing. And Lizzie, Mark. Beef that saves, fatigue for rallies. You are back. Can you... Well, you have Pathfinder. Just make them run around, I guess. Yeah, shouldn't be able to get there. No, I don't think so. Alright, so Ponus seems to get to live. And you ignore this guy. So as Yolanda is about to go down, this veteran can no longer be ignored after that. Oh well. $51. No. $61, yes. Okay, 51 from here, I guess. Nice. Ulrich move like, I don't know, here? Do I actually still use the mace in this fight? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we have successfully split them up. That's something. Okay. Baldwin. Baldwin to the rescue. Having Pathfinder here is so good. Though they are about to box him in. Anyway. Oh, and you are there now. Take that. Yeah, they really want him. That was a dumb move by this guy, if they indeed do want him instead of our fleeing. I guess they are still going for it. Now he can go here instead. Okay. Things are actually looking up now. Kind of. Though, should I still go this way instead? I don't know. He can't flee on his own. That is not allowed in Battle Brothers. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So can go there. Next turn he does get boxed in though. If I move here... No, boxed in after that. Okay. Go there. Might be that I kill enough so that these guys ignore pawns after all. I'll actually go for this raider now. Instead of the veteran. Yeah, with you as well, probably. Okay, we are about to lose Yolanda. Now's the time maybe to use the net here. Might not even save Yolanda, but at least that will save someone else, perhaps. Yeah. Let's start tickling. Ranch. And maybe actually go for this. $73. Good. Hold, I guess. Alright, and Lizzie. Marks. And now I can shield wall. I guess I will. And with that... does have a rotation. Not going to be doing that though. Well, maybe. Seems I won't be needing a rally, but maybe I will. If I move here, I can do either thing, I think. Next round. Alright. Baldwin. Go for it. Good hit. Bad hit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I need a headshot if it's from Adalbert. Maybe from Herbert as well. Should have rotated as well. I maybe should have. Maybe. Pons just runs for his life. I care more about Yolanda. That's a Berserk activation though. Will that help? No. Not really. Getting a kill very good though, so I'll go for it. That is not a kill. Neither is that. I'll move here. Might be getting hit by the veteran, but make space at least so I can potentially rotate. Right, get in there. Get next to the Witch Hunter, I guess. The Sword Short is semi-scary though. Semi-scary. Has lower melee skill than range skill. I think go for here though. I don't want to be surrounded. No underdog. Bonk. And you get your mace out. Move like there. Witch Hunter might kill you. I don't really care actually. Just get ready to help here. Okay. So yeah. if I rotate, I guess Vifted can handle himself for a little bit, which means Yolanda will be alive. I suppose so. So that does mean... No, let's wait first. Let's allow this guy to hit first. Because Yolanda's shield walling. So the guy doesn't get immediately 2 hits in on Vifted. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Well, I can still shield wall. Could have also attacked, I guess. Alright. There we go. Is the blacksmith fleeing? 7 of them left. Okay, let's rotate out, I suppose. I could still do it next turn. Since you are shield walling, and you get to act first, I guess. Yeah, you get to act first. Instead I could rally. So that's 25 fatigue as well. This is 20 though, not 25. So 9 plus 15 is 24, so I cannot rotate if I do that. In that case, do nothing. Okay, Lizzie. Build up fatigue, maybe? Yeah, I suppose this target is already marked. I cannot mark this one. Won't mark this one. Good. Fine. Good. Bad. Bad. Struck down Adalbert. Pons has been engaged with. That means Pons is going to get struck down or die. Can use a net still. You guys are out of fatigue. Okay, so since I have footwork, I think I can comfortably do something like this. So we'll bleed out. Out of ammunition. I can pick up like a melee weapon. Probably shouldn't though. 51 hit points. Armor is still okay, I guess. Well, I can move there in anticipation. I can still eat like a crossbow bolt or 2. You wait and then go in. Alright, so rotate now or no. I can attack and rotate. Let's do that. And Yolanda, just run away. Okay, and Pons, use your net before you die. Use it on... if I use it here, will that help? I don't think so. They have too high initiative. Even if I were able to kill somehow fast enough these 3 to make them flee next round, then in any case they will be able to get to him and attack. There is basically 0 chance they miss. 1 melee defense. 1 hit needed. So... okay, use 1 there, whatever. Oh yeah, kick. Fails. Good job. And Lizzie. Okay, now I suppose... well, then again, this target is still alive. Okay, fine. Keep on. Well, you can mark both. Killed Pons. engaged with here, that's fine. Goodbye. Oh, the knockback still does exist. Okay. Okay. Here I wait and probably just footwork attack. Okay. Okay. Well, can you move here and attack? You can. Okay. Good. Getting in melee is fine. Now we mark this if we can, we cannot. Alright. Okay, just run away. Actually, that's a pretty low. Well, then again. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, now they're leaving. Makes sense. Okay, well, we win. It came at a cost. But we have prevailed. Okay, there you go. There you go. It's over. So, we lost Pons, we lost Adeltrudis, and we lost Ildebrando, so that's 2 hybrids gone. Adelbert the fodder gets struck down, gets a broken elbow joint, meaning he's pretty bad. Oko the front helper gets struck down, gets a missing finger, which is fine. Okay. I'm okay with that result. I did kind of underestimate them, but anyways. Get, let's see, 4 levels. Loot-wise, we get a famed armor piece. Again. And that's it. We get a couple of pikes. And various other things. Right, let's see. Okay, 9 items will be deleted. 4. There is 6, so 3 more. 2 more. Okay, and then I do... that. Okay. Painful, but we made it. We made it. Okay, Adelbert is disgruntled. I guess I understand. Anyways, now you are fodder minus. Instead of fodder plus plus. You get... well, I guess, sure. Get Cleaver Mastery. +2/+2 and take more fatigue. Next up, Liz or Highmark. I will take Skillful Stacking now, instead of Bandage Mastery. Takes defenses. Fatigue. And Resolve. Baldwin, level 7. Gets to choose between armor specializations. I suppose it's light. Let's see, how heavy is this now? 15, 8. Need 2 more weight. I might be able to... I might go for both of them, actually. Maybe. Let's take light now. It is at 75, 72, so need 2 more weight. Okay, good level. Max rolled. More hit points. And Sutse, level 5. More fatigue or initiative, which one? has Berserk? Probably Fatigue. And perk-wise, can decide between these now. So, which one do I want? I guess I can think about it on my own time, or take Bullseye now. Axe and Belts is there, so I could go with throwing. Doesn't have Pathfinder. Point Blank does incentivize throwing or crossbow gun. I'll think about it on my own time. I think, yeah, this is definitely long enough for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.